Christopher Guest was one of the co-writers of This Is Spinal Tap, the 1984 mock documentary about a failing rock group. With Waiting for Guffman, Guest turns his satirical focus on small-town America, on Blaine, Missouri, and the approaching celebrations of Blaine's 150th anniversary. Guest himself stars as Corky St. Clair, a would-be Broadway director who's ended up teaching drama in Blaine. Corky's been commissioned to dramatise the history of Blaine in a show. From the auditions, Corky ends up with local Jewish dentist Alan Pearl, Eugene Levy, Ron and Sheila Albertson, travel agents who've never left town. They're played by Fred Willard and Catherine O'Hara, and local Dairy Queen worker Libby Mae Brown, Parker Posey.
Teacher's pet, I want to be teacher's pet. I want to be huddled and cuddled as close to you as I can get.
And you won't need a camel, no, no, when I take you for a ride.
Very nice.
That was
Very good.
very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, he can actually
He's
sing,
good.
you know.
Well, much of Waiting for Guffman is hilarious, but it's not a gag film as such. The humour's based on the documentary feel and the sly irony which permeates throughout. It says heaps for the actors in the film that they're convincing as amateurs, but there are a couple of drawbacks to Waiting for Guffman. Christopher Guest and Eugene Levy, who co-wrote the screenplay, have portrayed Corky with a touch of cliche and caricature, which is a shame. A little bit less would have been more. And there's entirely too much fondness for the characters for my taste, which shows with the film's finale. Guest seems to end up endorsing small-town values in a sentimental way. Not a very satisfying finish for a satire. But so much of the film is thoroughly enjoyable. Didn't you think, David?
A lot of it is, but I agree with you. I think it really loses its satirical edge and sting in the last half when it seems to be celebrating these untalented small-towners rather than whatever it is trying to do in the early part. And I'm not actually quite sure what it is trying to do in the early part. I mean, is it just making us in a rather patronising way laugh at these people?
Very wary of films that try, you know,
well,
The
I
Castle.
am a bit. And I think there is a touch of this in it. We're sort of encouraged in the early scenes to sort of look down on these people a bit. I agree with you too, Christopher Guest is way over the top as Corky. So I had some laughs with this, but not as much as I should have. I'll give it 3.
3.5 from me.
What I need from you, because you're the bosses of the town, essentially, and I know that, is, this is so hard. I mean, there's nothing easy about this. You know, this is like, you know, when you're getting your legs waxed and they whip that thing off real fast. That's what this is like. I need more money.
Wow.
We
How
want
much
you.
do you need?
Steve's right. How
do
much
you
you
need?
thinking of now?
Okay. What I need is $100,000.